Yay! That's the first time I've seen that happen. Awesome. That just devastated those guys.
Galactic News.
That's right, it's me, Scryptar. How you doing, folks? I'm doing great. We are back with another episode of Master of Orion Conquer the Stars on very hard with our custom Terran templated race. Now, you remember last time the game pretty much crashed on us, so I had to redo that last turn, or well, most part of it. When I restarted the game, I was in that turn, but that turn wasn't finished, so I had to redo this battle. This time, the frigate survived, the destroyer got destroyed. Don't ask me why, I pretty much did the same thing as we did on screen, so yeah, that happened. I queued up one more destroyer up here, takes about 9 turns I believe. Have to finish, yeah, this first, and then 9 turns. And I started building 2 more down here, so they will start in a second. We're also currently doing some pollution here, so we need to get the atmospheric renewal pretty fast. Let me just do that in here. That's 14, 15 turns, that brings us up to 28, that's not too bad. With this, should even it out. We get one more person fairly soon. 7 turns, so this has been already, what, 10 turns? If this remaining here is 7, so that one will go in food production, I think. Has to. We need to max this planet as soon as possible so we can start building ships in a really fast rate. The system is pretty much secure, so I've taken that destroyer to go over here. Takes another 12 turns, I believe. That's a frigate, that's a frigate. That's a frigate. They stay where they are to prevent new pirate bases from spawning. Can't really afford more distractions, and those frigates don't really do that much. And to get this one over there will be like 15 turns. This one can be there in 4 turns, I believe. But then again, we have an outpost, we have a frigate that should hold up another attack. They just lost 2 destroyers, so they have to recraft those. With those 3 planets, don't believe they have any more command points than we do. So it will take them some time to recover, hopefully more than we need to recover. And then we need to get over there pretty fast. Problem is this. We need to have like 3 destroyers to break through here, and we will probably lose 2 in the process. So we need to have 4 or 5 destroyers to actually make an effort to go in here and destroy these guys. Only thing I can currently think of is try to get them to make temporary peace, but they won't talk to us, of course. These guys, well, they are guarded, but there's no war going on at the moment, and they're busy with their war over here, right? Can't see that because we don't have an embassy. Great. Do we have any embassy? No. And we only have this one war going on, so need to redouble our efforts, need to bring all our forces up here. Hopefully we don't get attacked from here. This is pretty much being taken care of, which is the only way into our system except for this one. So once that is done, I move the space factory over here, another 10 turns. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 to get there. Plus those, that's 14, that's 23 turns until the system is totally secure. When that is done, we should be good to go. That should deter anyone from really attacking us. This was a bad mistake, moving our forces away before that one was done. I'm pretty sure, had we moved our forces the turn after and this one was finished, this guy that was stationed here wouldn't have attacked us. That wouldn't have led to war. Okay. Well, we can only learn from our mistakes. Don't do that again. Let's go, let's see what happens. Thank you. Yes, all of them. So now we have shields. What do we need next? Let's have a quick look where we actually are. We haven't done much yet. Well, that's what happens when you're doing this on very hard. Do we want to do treaties? I don't think so. It's not really of that much importance. All the other guys are too far away. We have 2 that we are at war or have been at war. They won't talk to us anyway or give us any good things for a reasonable price. This would be nice, but it's food +1 for maintenance of 2. Don't think so. We have that. Yes, we do have that. We do have the better missiles. This might be nice to wipe out everything on those planets we are going to attack, but then again that will bring the wrath of all other civilizations upon us if we do that twice or 3 times, so I'm not really keen on doing that. Don't need any laser cannon modifications. We could definitely use more speed to bring our ships in faster. And the combat speed bonus isn't that bad. That should also count towards evasion. Again, modifications. This is 14 turns. Anything here? Can't do that yet, or that. Mass drivers. That would be nice to have. That also would be nice to have. It's a maintenance of 3, but we do get that +1 production. Also really only makes sense once we have the pollution thingy, atmospheric renewer in place. Eventually. Not needed since we got that one just now. Yeah, passive bonus on growth, definitely. Better armor, next class of ship. I'm tempted to do that. Or that bomb to wipe out those planets we are going to encounter. Okay, what would be the next thing we want to have? The next drive, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 technologies we need to do until we get there. This is one we want to have anyway, and this is one we want to have anyway. Same as this, so this is no waste of time. It's just a matter of, do we want this now or do we want this later? This might be quite good right now, because we can take the ships we have and just double their strength. And we get access to the cruiser. Not too bad. No. No, don't want to get attacked. We want to fight back in space, not on the ground. Don't need that at all. That might also be nice to have just now. That gives us both production thingies, so that will help us with creating ships faster than the enemy can. Also, we need to get that done pretty fast. Be able to speed up the process, and then of course we are going over here and get just more money. So all of this is good to have, but we don't really need this just now. We don't need that at all. This, no, we don't have any poor planets. Not that I'm aware of. This, yeah, well, security and troop transport. Nope, don't need that. We do need this, but this is a second branch or a different branch. Do not need any of that. So that leaves us with this. This we can't use just now because we don't have enough people, and so going over here will give us 2 technologies we want. For 2, 4, 6, 7 that we need to research. Going over here, we need to research 2. One we want, maybe not just now, but we do want it. The cruiser and that's armor, right? Yeah, we definitely want that. And then the health strengths. This one or that one. Have to decide on the spot there. So I'd say we go this way and then this way, but we do need to get some money in between. That's the problem, and the only money we have is up here. Well, this isn't really money, this is just cheaper buyout, so it would be this one. Let's go that way. Let's do this one first and then see which one. Actually, let's do this one because it's faster. That will be done before we finish the ship, so that means this will be incorporated in the ship without having to upgrade afterwards, or it will just be a quick upgrade to this one destroyer, and then we go over here and pump out the rest. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I take that shield for that one frigate, which is this one, I believe. You're in transit, and you're stationed. These 3 are stationed where they can't be upgraded. And that is done. This ship will go over here and help in the war effort. You will go over here and create an outpost, so this can go away. Is there? No, there is no outpost there, not that I can see. So this is still an issue. We need to block off that and that. It's not of that much importance, so you just stay right here. You're just out of the big picture. You go over there once you're done. No, not over there, over there. Okay, so these two got a follow-up job here. And here, and when that is done, this guy will remain in this area and do some stuff, for example, getting that. And this guy will come down back here, blocking that first and that second. That's roundabout what we're going to do, I think. Who needs orders? Why do you need orders? Just stay there. It's enough orders for you. Only thing I don't want to see right now is a ship moving through here. Pretty happy if nothing happens. So we got some money, let's see if we can use that. That's still ways off. So when that is down to 4 turns, it should be at 300. In 4 turns we should be at, I don't know, 500? Roundabout. So in 3 or 4 turns we might be able to buy that one, to give us some immediate defense. Not that it does really that much. Shield, yeah, it will have the shield, but you've seen what happened there with 1 destroyer and 1 frigate against those 2 destroyers. We get that as well. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns at least to get over there. We need that engine. Engine is done in 4 turns, ship is done in 4 turns, so we might actually have to upgrade that one afterwards. What? Show me. You're mine, right? Go there. Get me that. You're not really going over there, huh? That will get you killed. Okay, do we have everything explored except for Orion? Haven't explored that, haven't seen that. So I guess to get there we need to go through here, which obviously we cannot do. Everything down here should be explored or shared by charts that we've acquired. It's just this one with the squid. So these guys are completely useless now, and they just take away command points. You go there, do your thing. That might explore that system, at least so that we can see the amount of planets in there, if there are any. Finally got this one through shared charts. No, that's it. Once that is done, we can get rid of all of our scouts. Let's start with you. Yeah, that's 1 command point we got back, and oh, 5 credits. So proud of us. Horn 3. Yeah, make this go faster. So now it's 10 turns to the next population growth. These two together take 10 turns. And that will boost our moral to 85, and that means we have all 4 people working, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that works fine. And then Starbase. We need those command points, we need more ships. Pretty sure every planet has a Starbase queued up somewhere, but none of them are really done. Good. Did that help? Yes. It's working again. We had this set up like this, and this guy was on strike, so I moved 1 down here to get this done faster, to get him out of strike. So now we have food production going again, and we also have regular production going again. We do have some money, which we're going to use for something else. There is already a starbase here, that's great. So, no. I hate it when it does that. Do this. How much is the destroyer here? 10 turns. For now. It's too much. And it's too far away. That's on the outskirts here. So it's 10 turns to build and 12 turns to move over. In that time I can build 2 destroyers here and have them in the same system at the same time as this would take to get them over there and build. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to focus on developing that planet first. How about you? I want to buy that to get this done faster. What does it look like here? I can't buy that yet. Next turn should be good to go. I'm not gonna waste money on that. Next one, well, we have to start the next one before we can buy it, so there's no use talking about that. This is looking good. There's really nothing coming on or coming up here that we need desperately. Yeah, that's fine. That would be the next thing we want to spend money on if we want to spend money on anything. So go for that, go for that. Moral boost, yes, we do want to have that, of course. Missile base, that belongs together with this one. We just need the defense in case anything happens, so we can hold out for a couple of turns until we can get reinforcements in. Which in this setup might be 20 turns until we get one destroyer over there. And if they have force sufficient enough to break through our starbase defense and through our outpost, we need more than just one destroyer. Let's go. Hi.
You come across the broken remains of an...
Gorgeous. This, like I just said, I would not have researched this in any way. So now we got it for free. So now we can go through here faster. That saved us 8 turns. It's perfect. I had it happen before when this gave me a technology and that was one I already had. Like this one, I had the shield and it just gave me the other thing. That was completely worthless. But this is good. I like that.
Meaningful exchange furthers understanding.
Yeah, I think so. So now we can actually establish embassies.
Warning. You are exceeding...
don't do... Yeah, you don't like me because you're at war with them. If I had refused, then the other one wouldn't have liked it. This is all some BS. That's completely unbalanced. Whenever you trade something with someone who is at war with somebody else, the other party gets mad at you. Even if it's just establishing an embassy to talk about relations. We're not even having a treaty or anything. It's just like, hi, I'm here. If you want to talk to me, that's the guy to talk to. I put him on your planet. You have one guy here, so I can talk to you. That could be done for any number of reasons. It has nothing to do with good relations. I mean, look at current politics in the world. Embassies are everywhere, even from countries that don't like each other. I'm not going into detail there. Not here to talk politics. So, don't need you anymore. Go away. Or are you coming on? 2 turns. Good. So, let's do this right now.
This is GNN, Galactic News.
Yes, thanks. I say right now, I mean right now. Can I? No, I cannot. Okay, this is on auto. I can't do anything. But we got this system and we got a worm. Space eel. So this is definitely a good planet to have. They usually orbit the good planets, Terran upwards. Or ocean at least, which is pretty much the same category as Terran. So... that's still +1? Yeah, then just stay there. It pumps that out faster. Alpha Ceti Prime, isn't that... no, it's not there. That, yeah, it's that one. It's our home planet. Hi. I don't get any upgrade symbol, so does that mean you've got all the latest stuff, or does that just mean I haven't done this yet? That means I haven't done this yet. Dang. +2 is not too bad. I can live with that. So, re-evaluate, since we have that. Do we need this? No. Do we need this? No. We do need this, so we need all the other stuff as well. Not worth it just now. Completely useless? Not too bad. That cancel out some of our malus we put in for race creation. Don't need that. 8 turns for not getting much use out of it? Don't really think so. 15 turns for getting a destroyer, the cruiser, and the next best armor and the missile modifications. Well, the auto shipbuilder is not really going to do anything with that, but those 2 are definitely good to have. And then we're 1 step away from those, so we're going over here right away. Followed up by this one, I think. This upgrades everything. If it would just tell us what it would do here, because this, to me, is an upgrade symbol. This is a nuclear bomb, this is a nuclear bomb. Where's the upgrade? I don't see any upgrade there. It should at least tell you a difference, like put this picture and this picture next to each other and in the middle do a comparison of what is exchanged like space used goes down or the number goes up. This to me looks like number goes up. So we have a number of missiles here, and here we have a higher number of missiles. Good, but how many? How much did we have before and how many do we have now? This is information I need. Why do you show me that we do have upgrades and what those upgrades are when you don't give me the details? So I have to go in the shipbuilder manually and actually have a look and then try to remember what it was before and afterwards. That doesn't help at all. This is pretty clear. This is your drive before and this is your drive now. So you can basically take all of the details here, scratch them, take just this side and then say, okay, this is the picture you would get here. You hover over it and it tells you, okay, this is a fusion drive now. This was a nuclear drive before and the benefit is this. Plus 0.5 travel speed, less space used, and plus 20% combat speed. Something like that, you know? So that you actually get a real comparison before and after. So you should have the new drive installed. You definitely have the shields. And this will now take what? 7 turns. Again, this 7 turns is obstructed by that military outpost pop-up there. That's one of the things that needs to be fixed. Why do you give me information if you make it so that I can't see them? Good. Done, done. Yeah, Supernova imminent. Yeah, destroy it, please. Don't mind. You should have done that here. That would have destroyed that outpost, I'm pretty sure. That would have been nice. I would have just swooped in there and destroyed everything.
Arriving at the anomaly.
Credits. Let's give it 5 more credits. Thanks. That's good. Needed that. So, let's see. We have acquired a lot of money. Well, a lot of for early game. Let's see what we can do with this. We could buy the next destroyer instantly. Oh, that one's 232. That's 416. That's more than we have. We don't need this just now. This is in the system where we're going to attack/defense. So once we need that, we can still buy that. Won't be anything there in 3 turns. They need time to travel through that space lane, and we would have seen them if they had arrived at their own outpost there. So this will be ready in time no matter what happens. This one here, the faster we can get it done, the better. Because it still needs to travel up there. So I'm tempted to buy that one. Let's go backwards. Growth, you actually have to go here now to get some growth going. 320. Tempted to do that. That will be done in a turn. So if you buy this, I don't have the 320. That's 700 and something, and we only have roughly 600. But we might have that in 2 turns. Well, this will go down in those 2 turns, so we might even have it in 1 turn. Let's talk more action. Let's buy this one, and then next turn we check back and see if we can buy anything else. So this will be there in a number of turns. We still need to upgrade that one. You don't need any upgrades, you're done. Maximum outfit, 7 turns to get there. Perfect. Pirates down here, that's nice. So these guys from up there probably spawn back down here if nobody else has destroyed a pirate base in the meantime. Which means we shouldn't have any more bases spawning, well, definitely not here, but not here and not here. So we could take those guys out of those systems, hoping that there won't be another pirate base spawning. I think that's a fixed number pretty much, or a percentage according to how many planets you have. And if that is maxed out because all pirate bases are there, you won't get any other. But then again, you never know when this gets destroyed. I mean, these guys are stupid, but not that stupid. They should have the military might to do so, but this should be a priority, so they might not go over there. Need actually have a ship in here. If these guys come up here, yeah, if these guys come up here, we need to defend that. Because they will swoop in, see that outpost, turn around, and then they will just keep spawning in ships, and if they have enough, they might attack that outpost and win. Don't really like that. Also, there is no information about that outpost. I can't see if they have developed shields or everything else that we've researched so far. That's one of the other things we should have. I mean, you can click on this and have this detail. If you click on this, you just get scrap and done. Why don't you just get something like this as well? I mean, put it in there. Or have this pop up instead of being in the middle of the screen. Have it down here and just have the scrap and done buttons down here. You know? You can make this your own tab, just outpost. There's never more than one outpost. So it shouldn't be that difficult to do. Who needs orders? You need orders. Perfect. Go over here. And then I order you some more. What about you? One turn. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Do care. Money is up. That's coming along nicely. Yep, that fits. Can't buy that one yet. Definitely can next turn. Alright. 17 out of 20 command points. That should be all of those destroyers, and there's just this one more coming, so we have a frigate, 3 destroyers, another frigate, 2 frigates, 3 destroyers. That should be good for now. And then we need to wait until we get more command points. Yeah, like that. What did you get? 3. This will get us 2. In 6 turns we will make that 3 again. So these 2 buildings, make sure that we don't need that person over there, so we can put out buildings faster. I like that. What next? Anything else? You. That just costs money. Well, that looks good. So this will do some cruiser building in the very near future. 12 turns, that's 6, 10, 12, fits. Once that is done, just queue up cruiser. Yay! That's the first time I've seen that happen. Awesome! That just devastated those guys.
Galactic News Network.
Yeah, you clap for it. I'm clapping.
Mourns as billions of inhabitants of a silicoid colony world were killed when their sun went supernova.
All scientists in the system searching for a solution have perished, along with the rest of the population.
Da, 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 da. You go there, you go there. Upgrade everything. 49.95. Well, with that we're definitely going to destroy everything they throw at us, even if it's 2 destroyers. I don't care, we have 2 destroyers, a frigate and an outpost. It's not enough to get 3 here though. Also, I dislike it that you don't get this military comparison pop-up just because there are no ships. This is a military installation. If I want to attack this, I want to know if I can do so. But then again, there's complaining more action, right? Starbase next in queue, yeah, we definitely need that done. We had 78 credits, not even trying to buy anything with that. So let's get going. Another pirate fleet, or the same? No, that is the same. Oh, you're coming towards me. We queue up a ship here. Put you right there. Also can put you right there, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, something like that, actually. Now we can do a couple of turns with having pollution. It will take some time until we actually get some. This one will bring us up to 0, potentially. So this one, +1, if that is 4 turns, that's like 4 times that, so it's 16 turns. When that is done, this is pretty much, we need 2 growth, so 16 and 4 is 20, this is a little bit more than 20, yeah, we can live with that, it's completely fine. Min-max what you have, because we don't have that much. Oh hi, how did you get into the system? Because this access is still open. Not for much longer. You go there, start building. 10 turns. Hopefully nobody comes in here and takes offense to our outpost in our own system and destroys our space factory again. We're done. That's also good to know. So this is blocked, so we don't need you anymore. That means you can go here and stop these guys. Once you arrive here, we can upgrade you with shields. That should do fine against what? Yeah, 3 raiders. No chance. So you can go here and block that. We really need to block that, as long as we have that frigate there. No, go there. Give you some more money. I think that's a good idea. So, that's it for today, folks. If you like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves, and see you soon.